That's it. That's it. It's over. The weekend's done. And we're back to the work week. It's a Monday, y'all. And regardless of how you feel about it, we need to talk about this movie from 2009. Bodyguards and Assassins. Don't go anywhere. This is crazy. Well, boy. Usually, you would be seeing a previously video right now, a clip from a previous part of our show. But today, I wanted to announce we now have merch with our friends over at Flagrant Triggers. They have me and Squeaky kicking it on some really nice t-shirts here. So please, go check them out. We got Good at Maths, or Bad at Maths in this case, Beefcake and Cheesecake Tea. Just go check it out. We hope to get more stuff very soon, and we want to say thanks to Flagrant Triggers and all they do and the hard work that when they support the fellowship. So head on over to flagranttriggers.com /collection/the Nerdy Ronin, or you can just go to flagranttriggers.com and we'll be under collections with all the rest of the fine people in the fellowship. So back to our regularly scheduled program. Happy Monday, everybody. I tell you what, some days are just, and today's one of those days. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning thinking it was daytime. What? Oh, how's everybody doing? I hope you had a great weekend. I had a fantastic one. Haven't been feeling great, but that's normal. And I got to go to the movies to watch Renfield, and that was fantastic. Well, mainly. No, that's not what we're talking about today. Sorry. We're talking Kung Fu, kind of, today. I guess you would kind of classify the movie we're talking about today as Kung Fu, but we'll get into it. Don't. It's historical fiction, I would say. Oh, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for being here on this great Monday morning. You know the deal. In the description down below are all our links. If YouTube has allowed us to keep them there, look down there and see for yourself. Our webpage, our merch page, everything we think's cool. Bushido's page is down there. We got all sorts of stuff. Squeaky and I have got a great list of things for you in the description down below. So here's the deal. Friday night, I finished watching Friday Night Tats, and the kids wanted to do a movie night. So we popped out the sofa bed in the living room, and they kicked back and watched a movie. Ate popcorn, candy, those kind of things, and just had a grand old time. And I headed off to bed because I, as I said, wasn't feeling all that great. And that's fine. And then this happened. I went to the bedroom. I turned on the TV just to turn something on, so it'd be playing while I went to sleep. And that was my mistake. I turned on Tubi, which I've grown to love the amount of cool things they have on there, and I just picked a movie at random. And this is the one I picked. Bodyguards and Assassins, 2009. 2 hours and 19 minutes. I know it's super long, but so good. I mean, this has everybody in it. This takes place in 1905. It's about a revolution, and a revolutionist is coming to visit, and the rebellion is trying to protect him, to get him in and out before he's murdered. So you've got a group of people trying to guard him, and a group of people trying to kill him. And throughout this movie, you get introduced to each and every one of the bodyguards in one form or fashion. And as this story plays out, it is beautifully done. And from the opening scene, I was enthralled. I'm not kidding. Enthralled. Now, I was tired but I could not go to sleep. I had to keep watching. And this movie is probably one of the best movies ever. It's got a huge amount of kung fu fighting in it. Wow, everybody's kung fu fighting in this movie. They're taking that to heart. But the overarching story is sincere and true. These are real people from this time in history. And as the movie plays out, if someone dies, the screen freezes on them and tells you their name and their date of birth and death. And it's just a sincere movie. Now, I had no problem following it. And on Tubi, it was in English. And usually, I gotta say, with Asian films specifically, I try my best to watch the original and read the subtitles. But at this moment in time, I was super glad it was in English. It was just easier for me to sit and watch, considering I wasn't feeling well. So, you can watch this right now for free. Man, Tubi needs to be handing me some cash, y'all. Tubi is fantastic. The list of stuff on Tubi that I'm going to watch is growing. From old kung fu to 80s movie. I mean, they've got everything, including a bunch of junk. They've got samurai films, Shaolin monk films. They got it all. And it's free. You just got to watch a couple commercials during the movie. Welcome to cable, y'all. But seriously, this is not just some silly or abstract kung fu movie. This is top tier. I'd never heard of it. It was a complete accident, but this is brilliance personified. The way this movie plays out, the way the characters come through, the way it's shot, the fight scenes are beautiful. If you like kung fu movies, you're going to love this. If you love historical fiction, and I say historical fiction because it's based on a true story, based on real people, but we have no way of knowing if it's real, like how close to the truth they're playing this. All right. But either way, if you like drama, you're going to like it. If you like action, you're going to like it. If you like a little bit of comedy, some of it's some funny stuff, it's all here in one nice, neat package. 2 hours and 19 minutes long. You got to unwrap it. You got to watch it. And from the opening scenes, it will have you by the throat, and it doesn't let go until the movie ends. I cannot stress this enough. You need to see this movie. Regardless. If you're looking for good, this is top tier good entertainment. Done in a way that is heads and shoulders above the stuff we get today from Hollywood. So, that's it. This is kind of a short one. There's literally nothing bad I can say about this movie. Nothing about it is bad. It's fantastic. From beginning to end. Does it drag a little bit? Just a tad? Could it be a few minutes shorter? Yes, but I wouldn't want it to be. This is an experience from start to finish. Could they have cut a couple things out? Sure. Could they have knocked it down to an hour and 45 minutes? I'd highly doubt it. It couldn't be much less than 2 hours. So 2 hours and 19 minutes, it is what it is. You are going to have a good time, but you're not going to be happy. This is not a happy movie. This is truth. And serious, dealing with stakes from start to finish. So there you go. I hope you guys are going to have a great week. We got some great things lined up this week. I can't wait to talk about things with you on Wednesday and Friday again. So there you have it. from Michael the Microphone, Bob, Squeaky Chair, and this big fat nerd. We will see you on Wednesday.